What is up, guys? I'm Crypto. Thank you very much for joining me today. So we've got an interesting news day, a lot of stuff to go through. We got XDC to go through. We got a few other bits and bobs. So make sure you stay in tune, guys, because there's a hidden gem waiting at the end. So let's start off with the crypto industry. You see market cap of the total crypto industry there, down 0.2% over the past 24 hours, which is to be expected. We're at 1.17 trillion at the moment. So we can scroll on down. We can see Bitcoin there at $29,154. We are in a bit of a slump, as you can see there. We did come down quite heavily yesterday, but that was to be expected with like the Fed interest rate situation, with the whole XRP appeal situation. So you can see why we are down a little bit further than we normally would be. So we're jumping over the chart real quickly, and we can see this was the drop off the cliff that we had there. It was about $700 gone from Bitcoin in 1 minute, which was a very, very big liquidation of a lot of people. A lot of people probably were going long, and then obviously tragedy happens. So you can see there we are starting to climb out of this bottom channel essentially. Over the past 5 candles we've had 4 green, which is good to see. So we are maybe on the rise out of this. I don't expect us to hit 30 anytime soon in the next 24 hours, but you never know, guys, you never know. So I am waiting for a little bit of a move up, but if you are looking at any cryptocurrencies over the past 2 weeks or so, while we're having very, very green days, now is probably a good opportunity to jump in on these coins, you know? So make sure you're doing the research on the coins before you jump into them, but I do think now would be a good accumulation point, you know? So we can jump on over to the crypto bubbles really quickly, and we can see XDC doing work there, XRP and XLM. Anything with X in the name is doing phenomenally well at the moment, as we know. So we can go over to the daily, and we might be able to see something on the daily. We can see XDC 30% over the day. So we'll jump into XDC next, because I think that's going to be the best, it's going to be the most interesting thing to go through. So what I want to bring you guys' attention to is the trade finance situation there, the trade finance. So what are trade documents, first off? So trade documents are commercial, invoice and packing list, transport, legal and insurance documents. There's a few other bits and bobs that come under the trade document umbrella essentially, but basically there's a new bill being passed, Electronic Trade Documents Act of 2023. So basically, I think XDC have positioned themselves absolutely perfectly to take over this sort of sector of the industry. You know, back and forth between governments, legal situations. Like, well, you know, we can go back over and we can have a look themselves. Yeah, so the transport situation between governments and all sorts, you know, cross-border situations. So basically, it's all about information being passed from sector to sector, essentially, is what it is. So it's nice to see that the XDC are positioning themselves in a way to take over this industry fully. As you can see there, to revolutionize, decentralize and liquefy the trade finance industry. So I do think this is why XDC is pumping up at the moment. Could be other reasons as well, because it could just be it has X in the name. Let's be honest, guys, at the moment with this narrative, it could just be that it has X in the name. But I think it has something to do with this bill being passed. So next up, we're going to go over to X token. Literally, it's called X token. X token blasts up 5,000% in 24 hours as Elon Musk inspired cryptocurrencies go viral. So I wouldn't suggest investing in this one, guys. 5,000% is a phenomenal shoot, but it's not going to do another one. So you're probably a little bit late to the party. Another thing to always remember when you're investing in coins like this is the liquidity there? Is the liquidity there for you to exit? You might have made 5,000% on the screen, but can you pull that money to an actual wallet? That's the question. So I wouldn't suggest investing in these, because these are basically crap projects with nothing behind them and no backing. They just follow the narrative of Elon Musk or AI technology or whatever the narrative happens to be at that that time. So next up, we're going to go over to Russia. Russia to launch digital ruble CBDC payments on August 1st. So as we know, Russia has been avoiding their pretty much embargoes by using cryptocurrency payments. So a friend of mine buys CAD files for 3D printing and stuff from Russia. And the way he does it is by sending USDT over, and then he sends the CAD files. So essentially, there's not a lot you can do to stop cryptocurrency and the cross-border payment situation. There's not much you can do. So this is the main reason how Russia is getting away with their embargo, essentially. So super interesting there, guys, super interesting. We're going to see, you know, mass adoption from Russia in the next couple of years. I really do believe that. As soon as them and China basically get on the same track, the same wavelength of cryptocurrencies, I do believe it's pretty much over for everyone from then on. So we got a last thing to talk about today. We're going to go over this little crypto gem that I found. I say I found. Someone dropped it in my chat yesterday. I thought it was fantastic. Just done a little bit of research, my due diligence myself. So as you can see there, welcome to Games for a Living. It's called GFAL, Games for a Living. So I think this is super interesting, guys, super interesting. We can scroll on down, we can see solving the Web3 accessibility issue. So we got simple and secure logins there. Ooh, yep. Easy cash in and out, which we all like to see. We want in and out really quickly. And one token ecosystem. We got none of these tokens propping up other tokens to make sure other tokens don't drop. It's a one token system, which is nice to see as well. And the last thing, which I think is phenomenal there, is tax management. It literally has a tax management system built into the platform. As we all know, we don't get on very well with tax and cryptocurrencies, so it's nice to see that these guys have actually included it all in their platform. Brilliant. So there's a few games that they have released at the moment. You can see Elemental there and Diamond Dream. So these are both websites you can actually play today. They've got some phenomenal roadmap. Basically, they're going to be dropping on Android and iOS very shortly. I think it's already on Steam and the Microsoft store, so they're doing really well. I think this is phenomenal. They're fully doxed as well. They're hosting tournaments on the weekly. So I do think this is one to consider, guys, because this is usable right now. My problem with metaverse projects is they're all pipe dreams, essentially, and pipe dreams worry me, you know? So it's nice to see these guys. They are fully doxed as well. If you click on over to company there, you can go company, you click on team, and every single member is fully doxed, fully LinkedIn, fully Facebook profile. So it's lovely to see, because as we know, metaverse projects tend to hide their faces and stuff, so they know they're not going to get the backlash from it. So it's phenomenal to see there. So this is a hidden crypto gem that I'm thinking is going to do phenomenally well in the next run. So make sure you keep an eye out, guys, and do your due diligence. Do your research, guys. Do your research. So I do think this one's going to be a phenomenal one for the future. It's going to be like Gala and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be on the same wavelength as Gala, which we all like Gala games, because it's usable. You can jump onto Gala right now and you can play some games. So the crypto industry is down on the whole in the grand scheme of things. We'll just jump over to the XRP chart real quickly, because everyone likes the XRP chart. So we can see we've taken some legs down over the past couple of weeks from the initial shoot. Where is it? There it is. The initial shoot up there. I think we did like a 50-60% increase or something ridiculous. So it was really nice to see, but we have come back down slowly but surely. So you can see everybody sold up here. A lot of people bought down here again. Sold, bought, sold, bought. You know, that's pretty much how the crypto industry goes. There's always an influx, and then we have a bit of a reduction, then an influx, a bit of a reduction, influx, but then more people were buying there. So it's just interesting to see, guys, interesting to follow the charts. But the main thing to take away from this is we are starting to climb a little bit out of the trenches. Like, where's the next? There it is. So the next support realistically is going to be about 66, just under $66, 66 cents. So I am waiting for a little bit of a bounce off this there. We do have some green candles printing, so we might not actually see that today, but we could see it in the next day or two. So I am looking for the 66 reversal essentially. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Really appreciate it. I will be coming back with another video later on talking about Elon Musk and X.com. We got a really interesting thread to go through. I think it's probably one of the best threads I've read about Elon Musk and X.com. So we are going to keep an eye on that one. So make sure you're popping over the channel later on, probably about 2-3 hours from now, and we will have that one ready. As you can see there, XDC network is pumping, and so is Doge. So Doge, obviously we know, is pumping because it's in Elon Musk bio at the moment. He just likes to play games, guys. He just likes to play games. So I think that's pretty much all we have time for today. Yeah, well, I suppose we got Worldcoin to go through real quickly as well. Let's just go through Worldcoin really quickly. So Worldcoin is down over the past 24 hours. I think we're down about 25% or 21%. We were 25%, but we are a little bit up now. The volume is looking really healthy, but that's just because it's a really trending coin at the moment, and a lot of people are trading it. Nothing really to worry about there. Circulating supply worries me, though. You can see 107 million there of circulating supply, with the rest of the total supply, which is 10 billion. So where's the rest, and how are they going to distribute this? This is the question that everyone's been asking. So we're at $2.13 at the moment. Interesting article that I stumbled upon. Worldcoin concerns evil product, warning and questions around world distribution. So basically this is called an orb. It's going to track your iris essentially. It's going to like take pictures of your eyes and make sure and confirm your identity and make sure you're not an AI person essentially. So like the problem with this is there a backdoor to this machine? Nobody really knows. Even if there's not a software backdoor, there might be a hardware backdoor. Where is this made and who is it made by? A lot of questions there. Actually, taking your iris scans is a very dangerous thing as well these days. Not many people are willing to give that precious bit of information away, let's be honest. So it could be interesting. I don't think it's a scam. I don't think it's an evil product. Not really. It's from the creators of ChatGPT and OpenAI, so there is some trustworthiness there. They've already built up some form of reputation for themselves. This has been in, I think it's been in about 3 years, I think they've been working on it, so it's something to consider. Vitalik Buterin, as we all know, one of the Ethereum creators, basically said that he's worried about the privacy issues more than anything else about Worldcoin and how they are actually going to distribute the rest of the, well, what is it, 990 billion tokens. Yeah, that's a lot of tokens, guys. It's a lot of tokens. So I'm not invested in this yet, but I am waiting to see something happen. Apparently, you can get some universal benefit type situation if you're selected. Not too sure how it all works. So make sure you're jumping in and making sure you do your due diligence before you just invest in a cryptocurrency, you know? I'm not entirely pleased with this one, but I don't think it's the biggest scam I've ever seen either. So just keep your eyes out, guys. Keep your eyes out. So the crypto industry at the whole, there's not many people talking about crypto at the moment, even though we've pretty much doubled the price of Bitcoin in the past 3 months. Not many people are actually in the space talking about crypto. So when we reach this next bull run, which, when's it going to be? Late next year, early the year after, somewhere around that mark, we should see a lot more people interested in cryptocurrencies and a lot more people talking about cryptocurrencies. But until then, it's quiet, guys. Quiet on the Western Front. So basically, what you guys need to be doing is staying in the space, absorbing as much information as you actually can. Little hidden gems like GFAL, stuff like that. You need to be on this, you know. You need to be on this. This is the time for learning. This is the time for absorbing, and don't leave the space, guys. Not long, and we will see a massive boom in the crypto market. We can see adoptions gradually increasing bit by bit by bit. The number of Bitcoin wallets that contain some form of Bitcoin in there, whether that's $10, $100, or a full Bitcoin, has moved up and up and up and up and up over the past couple of years, and we're still gaining. So we are gaining traction in the crypto industry, guys. So just stay involved, and there's no way you can't win. Wait for that next bull run, guys, and you will not regret it. So thank you very much for following. All the news and daily updates will be pretty much every single day from now on. I will be making another video later on Elon Musk, like I said, so make sure you're following that one about 2-3 hours. And thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.